Rumors of the possible location of the shield used by the warrior priest Alteric Stonehand in one of the vaults located in the ruins of Mordheim have been surfacing. The shield reportedly granted the user near legendary resilience. The Sisters of the Twin-Tails have gathered together a force to move into the Forsaken City to recover the shield and other riches. Unfortunately, the forces of chaos also want the shield for their own dark purposes. Who will find and lay claim to the shield?
Hey everyone, Scott here from Cathedral Minis. Shadow and I are about ready to start a small 4-game campaign for Mordheim called Quest for Alderic's Shield. I'm going to be running my Sisters of Battle, and Shadow will be running his Cult of the Possessed. So for my Sisters of Battle, I've got a Matriarch, 3 Sisters Superiors. One is with a great hammer, one's with a steel whip and a hammer, and another one is with a pair of hammers. I have a augur, and I have 5 sisters, all armed with hammers and shields.
Hey, Shadow here. Yeah, I just want to run you through my possessed warband real quick. I got 2 Dark Souls. I've got 5 Brethren. They're all going to be equipped with a sword and dagger, despite what they're armed with. These are old metal models. I got 2 Beastmen with great 2-handed weapons. They're going to be 2-handed axes. And then I've got my Magister with a mace, a bow, and I believe his spell is the Eye of God. And then he's also running a dagger just as a backup weapon. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to film this out for you guys. And here's a look at our lovely battlefield. And so this is a combination of terrain Scott and I have both done. I'm going to say this is probably mostly Scott at this point. I haven't quite gotten all my stuff done. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, and we're going to see if we can't get these possessed guys to grab that Shield of Alteric. Here's back to Scott.
Hey everyone, we're ready to start our first game. It's going to be a simple skirmish mission. Shadow will be going first, and away we go.
All right, so everybody's going to run forward. I don't think we have... I took a header. He's right there. We don't have a ton of range, although I will have a magic spell to cast here. Those guys are going to stay put. And these guys are going to run up as well. And I'm going to have 1 spell. We're going to go for Eye of Gods. 6, which I believe is a success. It's either a 6 or a 7. And... it is... nope, it failed. And...
hey everyone, it is bottom of 1, the sisters' turn. Pretty much all of my people are going to be running as well. So,
Scott was nice to me and gave me the first turn.
So we're going to go 8 inches, 8 inches. The augur and the lady will go up 8 there. And I got about 1.5, 2, 6. She'll be about there. Oh, I got people heading that way. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of craziness over there coming.
That is a lot.
And for my shooting, I have got the Heart of Steel, which will last until she is knocked down. I need an 8 or better. 9.
We'll do it on a 9.
So, she is good to go.
And what does that do for everybody?
That basically makes everybody within 8 inches of the matriarch. Don't have to worry about fear and all alone tests and stuff. And if I do have to take a route check, I get +1 to my roll. So
awesome. All right. It goes to top of 2.
Top of 2. All right, top of turn 2.
All right, everybody. So I don't have a ton of missile weapons to use. I have a bow on this guy here on the Magister. So what I'm going to do is my goal is to kind of get up here and go into a bit of an ambush mode for Scott. Now, in this edition of GW Gaming, wizards can run and cast spells. So if you wonder why I'm double moving and then casting, that's the case. But no missile weapons after double move. And then I will move this gang of brethren right up along this little alleyway. And there we go.
So he's got them guys there.
Oh, and the beastmen will run up, and they're going to kind of hang out right here at this entrance. Okay, so we're going to go Eye of the Gods on the Brethren on the Stone. Looking for a 7. Not on a 6 again. And that ends my turn.
All right, bottom of 2. I don't really have anybody who can see anything. So I will run the matriarch and get everybody back over together so she can get the benefit of everybody.
Oh, get her bubble for a spell.
Yep.
That augur probably has clear line of sight to my...
The augur does. And I'm just trying to figure out if I want to move I think I will move this other lady up into cover. And the augur as well. And I think we're going to get into a defensive stance here. Move there. Move there.
What is the rule for being charged behind cover? There's an advantage, isn't there?
I can't remember, honestly. I hate to say it. We're going to have to look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up, guys. But I'm pretty sure he's going to get a pretty nice advantage for kind of shelter and deck there behind those barrels and wall.
I'm only going to be moving everybody else 4 and kind of
trying to get some slingshots.
Preparing myself. Well, these ladies won't be able to see anything. Only these 3 will be able to see, as well as the 2 over here.
Agreed.
So the augur moved. She's going to target I believe that's the Magister.
That is the Magister.
Yep.
Definitely have cover, though.
Yep, it is cover. And it is long range.
Sorry about the wobblies.
So I get 1 shot. Oh, long range.
And
cover.
Moved.
And moved. So normally she's only ballistic skill 2.
7.
So long range, cover, and moved. So it's a -3, so I would need an 8. So it's a 6 followed by a 5.
We use an extended shot chart just so everybody knows.
We use the old Warhammer Fantasy battles. But
6 that extended, yep.
Yep, but she gets to re-roll.
Blindness.
And still fails.
Yeah, she likes those 2s.
And the other lady, the only one she can see, is the same thing at this beastman here.
Baseman there.
Yep. 6 followed by nothing.
She's got a better ballistic skill, right?
Yeah,
3?
but she's still -3. So normally she needs a 4, so she would need a 6 followed by a 4 instead of the 5.
Bummer.
Yep. Over here, this sister will take a shot at this brethren right there. Moved, long range, and cover. Same thing, 6s followed by 4s. Nothing.
So if you wonder why he's picking certain ones, folks, in Mordheim, if you're not familiar, if you're new to this, if you're on the ground floor, not on a riser like some of our models are here where they're elevated. Yeah. All right. So Scott was able to get some shots off at me, which means I'm in range now, and I need to move closer. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this Magister up, so he's in cover. I'm going to sit here with these 2 Dark Souls. They're going to kind of protect him. We are going to run up here with these 2 boxes over. beastmen. And then here comes the horde of brothers. So, looks like right underneath that piece right there is where they'll end up.
I see a target-rich environment.
That is very much so. Hoping that numbers outweigh safety there. And so that's where we're at. I am going to go ahead and take a pot shot at... Oh, I'm going to say your auger.
Okay.
I have ballistic skill 4, so I'd normally hit on a 3. But I'm betting I'm at long range. Which I absolutely am.
Long range.
Moved
Yep.
into cover, so -3, so I'll be hitting on a 6.
Yep.
And that won't do it. And now it goes to Scott's turn 3. All right, now we're back here with Scott's turn 3, and we're looking at probably getting ready to take some bullets.
There's going to be some...
Charges.
I'm doing some charges.
Yeah, I figured.
So, this sister will charge this one. This sister will charge this one. This sister will charge him as well.
Okay.
This sister will charge him.
So, folks, what I'm going to do for you, since we know where everything's going, we're going to move the walkway there so you can see what's going on.
So this sister will charge over to this one will charge here, I guess. So I need 8 inches, and I have all of that and then some, even climbing over the barrels. I still
it's
get
1 inch. Yep.
This sister will charge over
more than
to here.
enough.
This sister will charge to him. Still more than enough. This sister will have to go 1 inch and still be able to get it. 1 inch, even with 2 inches.
Yep.
And the rest of them will move over, will run over to here and prepare and brace themselves for a following charge.
You're kind of locked in there. You might actually end up getting me on a second charge. That'd be nice.
Yep.
All right.
I still cannot see you over there. So the matriarch and everybody will run over to here. And now my 2 sisters here, the augur and the normal sister, will start shooting at the beastmen. This sister, long range and cover. So she will need, instead of a 4, she'll need a 6. Targeting the one by the edge.
Sure.
Hits. Strength 3, toughness 4 on a beastman, so I will need a 5. It is a crit.
So we will need to roll the crit.
Yep, crit on the missile is a 1. And I do not have my upgraded chart.
Sorry, folks, you're going to get to see my book here.
So we were using the upgraded critical hit charts. And I rolled a 1.
Yep. Scott rolled a 1, so he hits a weak spot and it ignores all armor saves.
Okay.
I was hoping it would break out into 2 wounds for you.
Yep. So it peels off a wound from him.
Yeah, so the Beastman, this is the only edition of any GW game where the normal Beastman that I know of anyways has 2 wounds. And so, yeah, so he's down to 1 wound.
Yep. And so now this augur will do the same thing.
Same guy.
Same guy. And now that's just long range.
I would agree.
So 1 shot, but she will need a 5, so she'll need a 6 for the long range, but she gets to reroll. Cock dice.
Yep.
Misses, and her reroll misses. Everybody else has ran. We are going to combat. Okay, this sister over here will swing with her hammer. She is a weapon skill 3 on the brethren's weapon skill 3, so I need a 4 to hit.
That'll do her.
That's a hit. And the result is a 2 for a wound, which will not wound. I need a 4. The sister here, the sister superior.
She's got a great weapon.
She has a great weapon and some light armor. She hits. She has a weapon skill of 4.
Now she rolls a 1, so it doesn't wound me. Dang it.
And she rolls a wound, because it's a minus, like a -3 to your save.
There's no saves anyways.
Yeah, the result is a
Done.
6 out of action.
That guy is toast.
He is
Splat.
hammered into the ground. And I'm going to mark down on her chart, because in case everybody needs to know, any hero that you have that takes an enemy out of action gets +1 experience for later on. So the next sister I have will be this sister here on this guy. Weapon skill 3 on 3, so I need a 4 to hit. That is a hit. Strength 3, toughness 3, I need a 4 to wound. Wounds. The result is a 2. He is face down due to it being a concussive hammer.
Yep. And then the other person should...
And this sister superior will actually just take him out, because if you are face down in Mordheim, you're automatically taken out of action. And she gets a bonus experience point.
Yep.
And that is the end of my bottom of turn 3.
Yep. We'll go into 4 and we'll be back.
Go.
All right. So, hey, folks, we're going to do some charges here. Which one's your superior? This one?
This is the superior. This is the sister superior.
So we are going to charge 1 here. 1 here. And then we're going to charge this one.
They think they got the moxie.
All right, then we're going to move right about there.
I'm going to lose about an inch on the...
That's what I did. I cut an inch for the box.
Okay.
And then there should be one over on this side, too. I'll give you some targets there to shoot at. And then this guy's going to run out here, and he's going to run out here. Now we're going to go to magic. Eye of Gods on
the guy on the stone.
the guy on the stone. And there we go on a 9.
So basically what he needs to do is he rolls a d6. On a 1, the guy is just removed. In a 3, he gets to add +1 to the stat of his choice, I believe.
Yeah, chosen by the player, any of his characteristics during the battle. Oh, 6 is so beautiful, but I didn't get it. So yeah, he's going to go up by 1 weapon skill, because these guys only have weapon skill 2, so he's actually going to be weapon skill 3 now.
Okay.
And we'll call it there. Actually, let's go back. Let's make him toughness 4.
Toughness 4?
Toughness 4 for the rest of the game. Yeah, that'll probably be a little bit better.
Combat over here.
So I have 1 guy on the Sister Superior, so we'll start right here. And then the sword from the guy in the front will hit.
Yep.
Crit.
Yep. On the one with the 2 hammers or
the sword up.
Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's hitting at the one with this 2 hammers here.
Yes.
Bladed weapon on the crit table, which is, I believe, 2 wounds or can't remember. Let me look here. That becomes 2 wounds, and it adds +2 to any injury roll.
Okay.
So
he has to roll 2 dice and becomes
a 5.
A 5, so she is out. She's taken out of action.
And then the other guy against the other Sister Superior.
Yep.
He's going to roll first sword, hits. And then crits.
Okay.
And so the crit result is a 1, which is flesh wound, no armor save.
Okay.
Result for her injury is knocked on her back.
Okay.
But he will finish her
you cannot.
Oh, I gotta wound her automatically, right?
No. Your dagger can attempt to wound, but you can't kill her off with like an auto stab or a mercy killing.
Okay, understood. So that wounds.
You will wound. I do get a +1 armor save to that.
Yes, you do. Knives in this game always cause armor save.
And she has light armor already, so she will have a 5-up armor save. Nope. A 2 will not do it.
And then that will pull her out of action.
You still have to roll to see what happens.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, face down.
Now she becomes face down. So, she gets flipped face down.
And there we sit, folks. So, that's all I got. It'll go into Scott's 5.
Correct. It'll be bottom of... Yeah. Alrighty, my turn.
First thing
This sister flips over onto her back. And now I'm going to have charges. I will charge this one here, this sister superior here, this sister here, and the other 2 will stay put and prepare for the inevitable charges coming from the Beastmen and the Dark Brethren and Magister.
All right.
So, shooting. The Augur will attempt to shoot this one. That is the closest one she can see.
The one with the darker hair is the one that's got the wound.
Yep.
Yep.
That is the one. And she is within 9 inches. She is not moving. So
you going to take 2 shots?
2 shots. So another thing to remind everybody playing, if they haven't played this before, there is no pre-measuring. You have to declare what you're doing and then do the measuring.
And if you miss it, then you miss it. You just out the shot.
Yep. So the first shot from her
That'll do it.
is a hit. I would need a 5 to wound. I do not wound. Second shot with her is not a hit.
But she gets a reroll.
But she gets her reroll, which is still not a hit. This one will target the same guy. First shot misses. Second shot hits.
That'll do it.
Needs to roll the 5.
Crits.
The result is a 2, which is no armor saves.
Yep, I believe. Yep, hits a weak spot.
Yep, and the result is 6. He is
Done.
taken out of action. Alrighty, so I've taken that beastman out. I'm going to shoot that one because that's the closest dangerous one I can get to.
And I am at what is called a route point, folks, so I'll have to start rolling leadership every turn or voluntarily route.
Yep. So 2 shots coming up here.
Oh, no.
First shot misses. Second shot misses. And the Sister Superior will throw with her sling as well. That is a hit. That is not a wound. Second shot is not a hit due to the multiple shots. Now, we are going to close combat. This sister will swing here. She needs a 4 and hits and does not wound. This sister will swing there. Does not hit. This sister will swing there. She hits. She does not wound. This sister superior has got a steel whip and a club. So she will get 2 attacks. And the steel whip cannot be parried. So the first one, steel whip misses. The club hits. Does not wound. So you may swing back. I will take the phone. Excuse the wobbliness.
Try and cut it out, but probably not.
So that's where we're sitting.
So the one that's going to swing back, I'm going to work from my right to your left, Scott. So
Yep.
Who is this right here? Is that a sister superior, or is that just a sister?
These are both regular sisters.
Okay, so the one on the right, sword, misses. Dagger, misses.
Okay.
The next one with the sword actually up.
Yep.
Against...
Well, he's not touching anybody.
Oh, is he not in combat?
He is not in combat.
Okay, understood. I thought you would... Oh, you double charged him.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, over here, sword against the lady with the whip.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Yep.
That won't wound. Dagger doesn't hit.
Yep.
And that's where we sit. Hey, everybody. Okay, so it is my turn. The brethren have had a whooping. I am a little concerned about having lost my beastman and a couple of brethren. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to post-game. I'm going to go ahead and voluntarily route, which in Mordheim you always have the choice of doing right at the beginning of your turn, as long as you played at least one turn, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to voluntarily route out. Scott will get some great experience, and we'll be back with a little bit of after action.
Hey everyone, Scott here. So, on our after action report, my one sister that was taken out is fine. And unfortunately, Shadow's Beastman actually died. For henchmen's, if you roll a 1 or 2, they just simply die and they lose all their equipment. So basically, that's all we're sitting at right now. Nobody gained enough experience to level up or do anything. So it will be on to game 2.